One of the great things about doing this program is that it affords us the opportunity to meet fascinating people. Meet a fascinating old soldier, 89-year-old John Ford. Ford lives at the Tennessee State Veterans Home in Murfreesboro, and he's living proof that you're never too old to have a dream. We were privileged recently to find John at the Murfreesboro Airport, seated securely in an MTSU 1952 de Havilland Beaver aircraft, ready to soar once again through the sky and bring to life his memories as a member of the Army Air Corps in World War II. A highly decorated pilot who flew B-26 bombers, John received 19 air medals while serving his country. As a member of the 9th Air Force, he flew 24 hours nonstop on June 6, 1944, in support of the D-Day mission.
We are here today because one of our residents, Mr. John Ford, verbalized back in May that his last wish would be to be able to fly again. So over the last few months, we've put this together to make that happen for him.
With the help of MTSU, Professor Tony Johnston, himself a member of the 118th Airlift Wing of the Tennessee National Guard, and the MTSU Aerospace Department, Ford's dream became a reality.
This is a very rare opportunity for us to offer what I hope is not a last wish for a veteran. He's an older gentleman. He was a World War II pilot, and he basically had communicated that he would like to fly one more time before he passes away. And I was fortunate enough to be able to coordinate a flight for him. He probably hasn't been flying in, I'm not sure how many years, a lot. But we were able to coordinate a flight, invite a number of the military folks that I work with at the 118th to come and see him off and welcome him back to the ground and just give him his wish. Let him actually be back in a plane one more time. I've known Mr. Ford for several years. I never realized that he had this wish. And once I became aware of what he would like to do, I said, you know, I think we can do this. I think we can make this happen. I've had so many people contribute.
John Ford is a man of few words, and his face doesn't reveal a lot of emotion, but the glimmer in his eye gave him away. He was flying high and loving every minute of it.
You might fool your friends, but from me you cannot hide. So now don't you lie to me tonight.
2 departments at MTSU, along with the Nashville Songwriters Association International, have merged resources to provide students with experiential learning opportunities.
You know, you talk about a program like ours, like the accordion industry, was very, very important for the employers out there and working in the profession, whether you do it as an employee or a freelancer, is experience. No one wants to bring in somebody fresh and green with no experience at all. So we talked to students about, you know, let's get involved in an internship program.
What is experiential learning, and how does MTSU utilize it to help students become better prepared for the work world? Simply put, experiential learning is hands-on learning, taking learning out of the classroom into the trenches of the real world.
I don't remember exactly the year, so around 2005, 4 and 5, Tom Hutchison and I decided that we wanted to have a songwriting emphasis, and we try to incorporate a network of mentors.
The Nashville Songwriters Association plays a key role in scheduling live events where students can show off their talents and gain valuable experience. What better place to make this happen than in Music City, USA?
The commercial songwriting program, the chair is Hal Newman, and he gets things together like the vocal workshop tomorrow night. And he opens it up to NSAI and commercial songwriting majors first.
What we're doing tonight is Kathy Chiavala is coming. She is a fantastic professional vocalist that has sung with some of the biggest names in show business. But not only that, she coaches them. She's a vocal coach.
MTSU's Department of Recording Industry, the university's commercial songwriting program, and the Nashville Songwriters Association collaborate to give students that all-important hands-on learning experience.
We haven't done something like this before. Dan Pfeiffer is the one that suggested that I contact Kathy, and she's going to be here. Most of the participants tonight are songwriters, but there are 4 or 5 engineers and producers from the audio production side that are going to come and see if they can learn how to help their singers become better singers and translate onto the digital format.
We run these recording studios 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in order to provide as much experience for the students as we can. More and more these days, we're trying to partner up between classes and events. I'll give you an example. My studio production class is partnering with the advanced music engineering class, and then we're partnering with the record label class to work together as a collaboration to do things for the label and also to fulfill the class requirements.
Outside of the classroom, students participate in studio recording sessions, live performances, rub shoulders with professionals in the business, and attend workshops.
Our main mission for this semester is to play out as much as we can, because that's a very big thing for songwriters these days. I think a lot of people play and write their own songs, but not a lot of people get to go out and show off what they do, you know.
With classroom learning as a foundation, these hands-on experiences give students an edge beyond traditional learning.
The one thing that I tell everybody, students when they come here, I say, you can come stick your nose in a book for 4 years and graduate through this program. And certainly that'll do you some good, but if you're not doing the networking things while you're here, internships, partnering with people in other classes and other areas, and building your team essentially of contacts, you're not really doing all the things that you need to be successful in our industry.
And there's no doubt that in a competitive field like music production, learning in the trenches of the real world is as good as gold. Maybe even platinum.
Join us in celebrating 100 years of MTSU history. Check out the Centennial Timeline at mtsu.edu/centennial.